Hi, everybody. Happy Wicked Wednesday.
Is it Shayla Black? Is it really
It
Happy
is.
Wicked Wednesday?
That's what I'm told.
I think it's Recovery Wednesday.
Well, there is that.
We had a very
too.
traumatic event over the week, last night.
Yesterday,
Last night.
Yeah,
But we'll talk about it.
It was going to be okay until it wasn't.
We're going to talk about it.
Yep.
Whether you want to or not, we're going to talk about it.
Hello, everyone. Hi, Nikki and Renee and Nicole. Hi, Susan. How are you? And Christine, thank you to everyone who joined us like Christine did on TikTok first. Hey, Fong. Hey, Jan.
Thank you to everyone that joined us on TikTok. That was awesome.
And Tabitha, thank you, thank you. Hi, Laura. Look at here.
Oh. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you. Hey, Ames. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Let's see. What else? Hi, Sharon. If you didn't get the narration, you guys, go grab that.
Yes.
It's on the audiobooks page on my website, and it is free.
I posted that Friday, didn't I?
You did, right. But not everybody's seen it.
But we haven't talked about it since then, have we?
Hey, Beverly. How are you? And thank you, Nicole. I had a hairdo today.
Nicole, I really tried.
I had the hair appointment today. And I like it. So
I put fingers in my hair. So
did you? Hey, Christina.
As
Hi,
that naturally
Silly.
Tossed look.
Hi, Allison. Thank you, Rhonda. He said the narration was wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you,
Hi,
Rhonda.
Gina. Oh, Nancy. Yay. No work tonight.
Yay,
You get
Nancy.
to be here. And she said, Tabitha said she listened on her way to work. So Laura, there is, if you go to that page, there is a, button that you can click.
Well, no, hold on. The best way, Laura, if you already downloaded it, you can get it through the store for free. But then if you just go into, you can listen to it on your browser, and you can actually just listen to it there, or you can do it on the BookFunnel app or whatever you want, and you can stream the audio from there. Is that right, Shayla?
Yeah, but there is also a on that page. There is also another little. I don't know how to put it. There's a graphic in there that will tell you exactly, and it literally says how to listen, and it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to listen. So don't miss that.
That's what we should do one time.
What?
Is actually take the recording and put it up on as a video.
Oh.
With your thing, and you know what I'm saying?
Not exactly.
Do you know what I am saying?
Like this?
Yeah.
Oh. Maybe.
Something to think about.
Hi, Louise. Welcome in. And there's Regina. I hope you're not working too much, but I know you.
Or you know what? I could mime the words that I'm speaking, and I could kind of pantomime the entire thing.
I actually thought it would be funny if we picked a scene from one of my books and we narrated it together.
Oh, yes. Oh, I completely agree. Copyright Shayla Black LLC. I mean, come on.
Well, I don't know that, it would be anything that would, I think everybody would laugh more than, believe it, but, just saying.
Behold.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Hi, Virginia. Thank you for joining us on TikTok.
And I'm awfully hungry. Oh, no.
Yeah, that is not what we're talking about.
No, it's not. Okay.
Thank you, Susan, for the compliment, by the way. Yes, I had my hair did today, and we've decided that we're just working with what my hair wants to do. So I have this funky little cowlick at front. So this is what it's going to be because I'm tired of fighting with it.
Stay safe, Beverly. She's got storms. May have to go.
Oh, no. Yeah, be very careful.
Oh, we've done our times in the basement.
The closet under the stairs.
Well, no, the basement in Michigan.
Oh, in Michigan, yeah.
Oh, wait, we were there for other reasons.
Oh, God. It was just a matter of time before.
Good times. Good times. No near misses. Good times.
Wicked, not Wichita. Okay, that's right, Louise.
I saw the Wichita, Louise. I thought that's cool. Are you in Wichita? What's going on?
That's funny.
Oh, wait, I know you're not in Wichita.
So, lots happening as usual. Some of it unexpected.
Okay, let's get the elephant out of the room. Okay, Shayla Black Live, Highway to Hell.
Yes, I have a widow's peak too, Nicole, and that is part of the problem. It's literally just, it doesn't, I get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So anyway, we were headed to dinner last night, to dinner with my sister. And it's a little drive out there. It's about half an hour drive out there.
Yeah.
And we were probably 2/3 of the way there. And we came to the stoplight, and I'm slowing down about 5 miles an hour, 7 miles an hour, about to come to a stop. All of a sudden, I feel this boom on my driver's side door.
Hi, Joanne.
This big ass 2014 red Ram
Dodge Ram truck,
1500
huge truck,
smashed into us. He was trying to come over in a lane or wasn't even paying attention, and
I think he was reading his phone
and towing a trailer and just smashed into my car. Now, granted, this was the car I only got a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
So not happy about it. Thankfully, the most important thing, everyone was safe, and this car is very heavy. Let's just put it this way. It's a very sturdy, heavy car. So the car did not move, but the truck did completely shear off my side driver mirror and damage the front quarter panel and the tire and all that jazz. So it's going to need some serious work.
Yeah. So I ended up taking a picture of the mirror.
That was under our car.
Yeah, that's the mirror in the back seat as we were heading home.
That was under our car. Thankfully, for this guy's sake, he stopped, because I can't guarantee what would have happened if he ran off.
Yeah.
But good guy, and allegedly has insurance, and so we're trying to work through that.
Yeah.
So we're going to be sharing a car for a little while, Shayla.
It looks that way.
But the important thing is everyone was okay.
So Joanne, it's technically illegal here to use your phone while you're driving.
It is illegal
but
here.
I see people doing it all the time.
Doesn't stop them.
Yeah, exactly. It's not that it's legal here. It's that it doesn't seem to stop anybody, which totally sucks.
Nikki Ann's right. Duct tape and a hair dryer will fix it.
Yeah.
That's right. Problem is, I'm getting all these error messages on my dash now. So it's like they won't go away till it's all fixed.
Connie, this might mean something to you. And if you've ever been to our area, this accident was at 377 and 1171. If you know where that is, you know that that's an accident-prone intersection anyway. It was, yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of deaths that take place at
a lot of deaths. It's a bad intersection.
Thankfully, ours was a very smaller piece to that, but everyone's okay. No, Nicole, no police report.
Yeah, we didn't police report.
It's in unfortunately, it's right in the middle of rush hour too. So we're not a no-fault state either. So I'm going right after him. So I don't think I'm going to have any problems, but we'll see.
Yeah, Connie says, know that well. It's a little notorious around here, to be honest. And for people who don't live in DFW, it's one of those intersections where everybody goes, oh.
And I've had so few accidents in my life. So few. Knock on wood. Yeah. I'm always careful, but there was nothing I could do. I didn't even see this guy.
Yeah.
And he just started veering right over, and it just irritated me.
You know what, Dana, this is a really good point, because I've seen this too.
Oh, they do, Dana.
I've seen the cops using their phones too. And I'm like, wait, hold up. You know, we're not supposed to drive with it because you can't pay attention to both. And yet here you are. So I'm just saying.
Oh, no, Christine.
That sort of happened to me with Johnny.
Christine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Thankfully, none of us was hurt. And baby was in the back seat on his side. So when he got sideswiped
she was on your side.
No, she said she was behind you.
Was she?
Yeah.
Okay, well, he missed the backs. I'm thankful.
Thankfully.
My car is very, very, very well built.
It is.
It's an older car, but it's
Courtney.
Very well built, and it's very sturdy, and it can take a hit.
No, it didn't deploy the airbags, Janine.
Thank goodness, Janine.
Because he sideswiped us more. It wasn't like he T-boned us. He just sideswiped us, but it was enough.
It would have kicked him off.
But it was enough to take the mirror off, and then he kept wanting to go out to Fort Worth to see his sister. And I was like, this is not drivable. Like, I don't think it's safe.
And my problem was, after the accident, I'm trying to get out of the car so I can go assess and all this jazz. I can't get out of the car. His truck is right on my door. So it's like
we had to pull over.
I had to pull forward so he could get the mirror out, give it to us, and we could find a place to pull over.
It had rolled under the car, and we were trying to figure out where it went. And all of a sudden he like bent down and looked under the car, and he was like, oh, it's underneath. You just need to pull forward. But it's rush hour. So people are like all around us, and they're honking because we're holding up traffic, and the light had just turned green. And
thankfully there was a cool gravel place to pull over. And talk to this dude. But
Yes.
it was in his business truck.
Yeah.
He was a small business guy too, but
Yeah.
he had valid insurance, so
Yeah.
he did the right thing. So he
Right.
took responsibility, at least on the street. He did.
Yeah. So it was just, because you asked him what happened, and he was like, what did he say? Like he wasn't paying attention.
He said, "I'm
basically.
sorry."
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, okay. So anyway, that was our not great excitement, but what ended up happening was, I finally, and I'm texting my sister-in-law and I'm like, we're not going to make it. He's like, no, we can still go. And I'm like, honey, this isn't drivable. None of the turn signal, when you would do the left turn signal, it wouldn't work.
And my dash was just blaring at me about
blind spots.
Unable to work. And of course, what do? I start looking at my side mirror to pull over. Oh shit, there is no side mirror. So, you forget how much you need your mirrors if you're a good driver. You always forget how much you need your mirrors.
Yeah.
I use a driver mirror more than I use anything.
Probably. Oh, that's interesting. In Minnesota, that would require a police report to initiate fault. See, they've kind of done the opposite here. They're like, don't call us unless somebody's hurt.
Yeah.
They're like, we don't have the manpower and the resources every time there's a damn fender bender. So you people just exchange information. If somebody's hurt, that's totally different. But here they're just like, nope, don't waste our time. And
it should be more uniform than that. I like what Minnesota's doing, but then at the same time, are there enough resources to bring a police report out? And of course, insurance is such a scam. It's all a scam, but it never gets any better.
It doesn't.
Comes to accidents.
That's
never
right.
gets better.
Yeah. That's when the old-fashioned arm and hand signals.
Janine, you're right. And how many people know which one's the left?
They don't. I don't even remember.
Which one's the right?
I know there's like this and this. And...
You know what the slow down is? I'm slowing down in case you don't have brake lights. No, it's like this.
Oh, that's right.
You put your arm
I
down.
remember that now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's interesting. So New York got to report property damage above a certain amount or injury. Well, that's the problem, though. How do you know what the certain amount is? Like, I couldn't look at his car and tell you how much that's going to cost to fix. I have no idea.
Oh, I rounded it to a couple $100,000.
Okay,
but that's me when I talk to the insurance company.
Yeah. You know what? I do that too, Louise. You have the backup camera. My car, the reason I bought my car, when I bought it, it had better tech than anything I had seen. It wasn't like the snazziest brand. Most people are like, why did you buy that car? And I'm like, listen, bitch, it's got 360 degrees cameras around that whole car. I can see everything.
It runs like a top.
It does. Like, I love my car. It looks
like a new one.
I love my car.
But you make a good point about the backup camera, Louise. I've been back and forth about getting dash cams on our cars. Now, would this have caught that? Probably not, because dash cam's looking forward, right? He came in off the side, but it's I don't know what to do. I don't know what.
Well, Susan, it was drivable because we had to drive home. What I meant by not drivable is I didn't think it was safe for us to go get on the freeway at rush hour when you're missing a mirror and every indicator is like. It was
car was fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it was drivable.
It's physically.
I just didn't think it was a good idea.
I'll still get it checked out, but it's a strong car. It's a very strong car. It was when cars were built well. Let's put it that way.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
A lot of steel in this car.
Oh, this is interesting. Your mom worked for Allstate before she retired. She said, yeah, insurance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it could be a scam for sure. Hi, Heather. Welcome in. Long time.
Hey, Heather.
Someone hit me, and even though we exchanged into insurance, because I had that happen to me once too. It took that dude 3 days, and I finally threatened to call the police, and then he called, and then he was like, "Okay, fine." But I was like on my way to work one morning. I was maybe 25, like I was young. I was on my way to work one morning, and it was rainy, and this guy kept tailgating me, and I was like, "He's gonna hit me. I know he's gonna hit me. I know." And sure enough, next light, boom. And he hit me pretty hard, actually. And then the bastard wouldn't get out of his car. It's pouring rain. I'm a young woman, and he makes me get out of the car. And then he doesn't report it to his insurance for 3 days. And they're like, well, we can't really help you until he reports it. I'm like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to call the police and you can tell him that. What an ass. Anyway. Hi, Denise. Welcome in.
Hey, Denise. Carrie says her bestie is here, and he's a
claim specialist. Oh, that's nice.
State Farm. Who were you with?
I don't know.
I think we're with Allstate. Yeah, we're with Allstate.
Okay,
Yeah.
you do all that. I have no idea.
We change it like every year or every year and a half,
Kelly.
because we bundle the home and the. Why am I talking about insurance? Home and auto to
Home
get,
and
get a
auto.
better discount, but it's so expensive.
Look at this. She says, "Good evening from the Canada."
Hello, the Canada. I love the Canada.
The Canada.
She's on the line in Canada.
In the Canada, I know. So hi Vashti. Totally random Canadian question. I was talking to somebody who said they did a YouTube video who said they did last summer a motorcycle trip, and they left from somewhere in the northern part of the US and then ended up going up to Canada and drove literally across the country. But they said one of the places they went in Canada was Banff. And he said it was probably the most beautiful place he's ever been in his
Banff's
life.
Beautiful.
So I'm like wanting to know about Banff. That sounds awesome.
And that's an interesting pronounced word, too.
It is.
Banff.
And it's hard to
It's
spell.
with an N. A lot of people think it's probably with an M, but it's with an N.
Yeah. You've had the same insurance since you were 18? Oh my gosh, girl. That's insane.
But I would love to stay with the same company, but then they jack every year through the roof, especially either homeowners or auto. And it's like, you can't not have insurance. What do you do?
What do you do?
My buddy and I at one point, former buddy and I used to talk about maybe self-insuring.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's a better way to go. But, they come in, you got you coming and going.
It's true. It's true. So other things, this is another day for celebration because Baby finished her 4th book today. So, and it is the longest in the how-to series.
How to play a player.
How to play the player. Yes.
How to play the player. Who is texting me?
I don't know.
Good Lord. I'm live. Leave me alone.
How to play the player is, hang on. Beverly, are you? Storm's starting to get bad. Be careful, girl. Be careful.
Yes.
Let us know you're okay if you can, pretty please.
Kelly says Banff is amazing. We had RICR. Is that a romance?
Yeah, they're in 2023. So beautiful and so much to do and see. Jasper is also there. Yeah, I'll bet that's beautiful. And he said he went in the summer, and I guess that's usually a skiing like location, right? But he was like, it was really, really pretty in the summer as well.
But how to play the player is done. Shayla Black,
yes,
or Mallory Black put the end on it today.
So Baby posted about it in her group, and that's what Tabitha's referring to. Floyd, as soon as she got done, Floyd jumped in her chair, and he was not impressed. He was like, get out the chair and pay attention to me.
And those of you that help Baby out with this book, especially with some of your feedback and your reading and just being awesome support, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It meant the world to her and to us as well.
And so it is the longest book in the how-to series. And she's like, I feel like I really got my groove with this book. Like, she loves the finished product. And I just saw the cover. Rachel did another fantastic job.
We just approved the cover tonight.
Like literally a few minutes ago.
We had A or B. So it's like, okay.
And I helped her with her tagline and her blurb the other day. So that is done.
So if you want to see the cover reveal, make sure you're signed up for Mallory Black's newsletter. And in order to do that, you go to MalloryBlack.com and you should have a link there to join the newsletter. But
you need to update her website with all the new book stuff.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
I'm trying to get taxes done too.
I know. But she's very excited. So like I said, it is the longest book in the how-to series so far. And it is a good 10,000 words longer, maybe more than.
She really got into this book.
She really did. Like, once she warmed to her subject, she was like, I have a lot to say.
It's amazing once you get into writing. I mean, first one, there was a struggle. Second one was a struggle. Third one was.
There is a certain amount, though, of finding your process.
She found her.
Yeah.
Mojo, whatever it is.
Be careful. Take your stuff to your basement and be careful,
Beverly.
But yeah, I was actually talking. My hairdresser also has this epic paranormal romance series that she has been writing in her spare time. She's never published anything. She wants to, but it's her second job, and she can only write on it sometimes, and she's also kind of still a newlywed. But we were talking about, and I've been hearing about this epic PNR series for like at least the last 2 years. So now when I go in and sit down and I'm spending a couple of hours with her, right, she just jumps in and starts telling me, what the latest is in her plotting endeavors and how many, like, it's a multi-book, big universe. Like, it sounds fascinating. But she was asking me today, she's like, it's so nice to have a couple of authors as clients, because when I get stuck on plots, I can just wait for you guys to come in and I can ask you, what would you
Free
do?
support, yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly said, no, it's not storming here,
No,
Kelly. So
it's Beverly, who's up in Indiana.
Yeah, but no, Kelly's asking because we keep cutting in and out. So
do we know?
You might want to switch over to YouTube, Kel, because I
That's
don't.
Yeah, it's probably a Facebook problem.
Yeah.
Yep. So very proud of Baby, and that book comes out April 7th. Of course, you can get it through all of the platforms, but if you would like to have it maybe a teensy bit sooner and have more of the money go to her, you can download it from ShaylaBoxStore.com, and you will have it as soon as it drops.
That's right. That's right.
Yep.
And I think Baby may join you one night.
Yeah.
Maybe next week.
Yeah.
And you
or
guys
the week
can
after, something like
exactly,
that.
and talk through it.
Yeah, yeah.
Share the cover.
Share the cover.
Probably should be next week, actually.
All the good things.
I do need a week off.
Oh,
Let me tell you, it's a struggle. I mean, for introverts like me, it's a struggle.
Oh, Lord.
You know how I hate to hear my own voice.
Oh my.
How I hate to see myself live.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so quiet on these things. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Well, since everybody liked his narration on the 25th anniversary reflection, I tried to float the idea that maybe he should do a full book narration, but show them your female voice.
That's too much work.
Show them your female voice.
Oh, darling, no, not that. Don't put me in that position, darling. No, not the pretzel. No.
So that's why you don't want him.
No, may I at least go make you a sandwich first? No, I can't.
John. And that is Williams.
Insane.
That is Williams' female voice in a narration. So that's why
with
he will
a tad bit of misogyny added in.
Yes, that's probably why
a misogynist
he will never narrate an audiobook for me. So.
What? I'd be amazing. I'd be amazing.
No, darling, no. I haven't written no, darling, no.
Oh, darling, are you hungry?
Oh my gosh. As if. Oh my gosh.
Darling, how can I make you relax? Is there a certain way?
There you go. There you go.
Such struggle. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. I mean, I have to tone it down.
Of course.
Because, Miss Jealousy over
there. That's it. So, exactly.
It's a struggle.
So, you know what? I seriously, we were saying on our TikTok live earlier that what we ought to do is a scene of like dual narration. And I would obviously take the female parts because I wouldn't say, oh, no, darling. Oh, no.
No, I want to do the chick part.
If you want to do the chick part.
I want to do the hot chick part. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Did the Branson party date get posted yet? I think it's going to be the night before.
It's probably going to be that Friday night.
Yeah.
I've got it put together. I just need to share it in the beauties. But I'm trying to see if there's anything else going on around that. So it will probably be that Friday night. But I think I said I was going to get it out last week. I'll get it out this weekend on the Book Beauty. So.
And that actually leads me to another thing. If you're going to Branson and you would like something pre-ordered, don't forget go to the site and purchase whatever you want and use code TPBR25. Oh, what did you just do?
Oh, what did I do?
Stop it. Just whatever you're doing, stop it.
I'm trying to type in that.
Okay, it's really easy. TPBR.
I'm trying to use my left hand.
You are left-handed.
Oh, okay. And that is for Branson. And then if you're going to join us for Kiss and Tell,
it is.
The code is, and it just waives the shipping.
Yeah, but it also lets us know to bring your books to that event.
Yes, exactly.
Isn't that right?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is it? Yeah, I think that's right. Lefties, the only ones in their right mind. Let's be honest. Us lefties.
Mm-hmm.
I love being a
So
lefty.
that's the Branson pre-order. It's also on the website. So if you're
Virginia,
unsure,
Virginia, yes, it does. It works on Mallory stuff as
yes.
well.
Yes. So, and then this is for Kiss and Tell. So if you would like, if you're going to Kiss and Tell and you would like to pre-order some of that, then that is for you. And that is the correct thing.
Yeah,
I just
I
wanted
told
to
you
make,
it was.
I just want to make sure.
I would send you off on a tangent.
Uh-huh.
I would never do that.
Uh-huh. All right. So yeah, Virginia, that totally works for Baby's book. So and of course Baby will also be at Kiss and Tell. So use the
I can't believe
respective
Baby
codes.
is going to be at Kiss and Tell and in Branson
She
with us
is.
as a signing author.
Yep. Yep.
She's still staying in our room too?
Apparently.
Okay. Well, there's that. Anybody got an extra room for me? I'd appreciate it.
For sure.
These two ladies bring enough makeup to choke a horse. So
be nice.
Makeup and shoes.
I don't bring shoes. I bring sandals. I bring one pair of sandals usually.
Yeah, Christine, I can mouse with my left and my right hand. I've taught myself that. Can't write very well with my right hand, but
you sports right-handed.
I sports right-handed, yeah.
Golfing.
I can shoot with both hands.
Yeah.
I golf right-handed. I bat right-handed.
You can actually shoot with either hand?
Oh yeah, I can shoot with my right hand.
Interesting.
Oh yeah.
He mouses a lot with his right hand. I can't mouse with my left hand to save my life.
Because you never know when you're in a tactical situation. Remember the tactical sunglasses?
The tactical sunglasses. We had the best laugh with that commercial.
The tactical light. Oh, it's a flashlight.
It's a freaking flashlight.
You never know when you're in a tactical situation.
So your flashlight's going to save your life?
My left arm's down. I've got to get that flashlight going. Yeah.
Let me beat you with it.
Stop, or I'll say stop again.
Exactly. Yeah. Makeup demo in Branson. Maybe we'll figure it out as we get closer.
Makeup and booze. That would go well.
Makeup and booze. No, that does not go well.
May have to fly Shannon in.
Oh my gosh.
Just may have to fly Shannon in.
So,
but those of you that don't know, Shannon is still recovering from her surgery.
Yes.
She is. I did get a chance to see her surgical evidence of her surgery,
which she spared me because she knows I get sick really easily, like gory, bloody.
And I'll say the surgeon did an amazing job on her foot, and it was stitched up perfect, and she's just got to stay off it for a while.
And so then she sends him a message, and she's like, how do I know if I've popped a stitch? When you get that message from Shannon, nothing good has happened.
So so anything other than saying I'm staying off it, it feels great, is wrong.
Okay? We're like, Shannon, get off of it. And then she says, no, you don't understand. I was in bed, like I was sleeping, and I think I popped a stitch. And I'm like, I don't even know how you manage that.
This is so all the lefties.
The lefties.
All the lefties.
No, I feel
lefties unite. That's right. Lefties unite with sprinkles of ambidextrousness. I like that word, Jan.
I like that.
I like that word. I can use both hands, remember?
You can. For a lot of things.
In a lot of things.
In a lot of things.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
But it's weird.
I'm very talented.
I'm very right-handed, like very.
But for that, I'm better with my right hand.
Okay, thanks.
Aren't I?
No comment.
Okay.
So I'm very right-handed, like extremely. I do everything. But the one thing I do left-handed.
Can't talk about that. That's only on. I only like that every once in a while, but not all the time.
Not talking about you.
Okay.
I drive with my left hand. 9 times out of 10, I don't even have my right hand on the steering wheel. I'm like, yeah.
Well, see, I'm driving with my right because I'm hanging my left one.
Yeah,
out the
you
window.
do. All
my
the time.
left is always out the window.
And I like usually have my elbow on the thing and I have my hand on the steering wheel, and this hand is just like.
Of course, most of the time I'm driving like this.
You are.
Because you never know when you're in a tactical situation.
So, where's your flashlight?
Tactical. We were in a tactical situation last night.
Has anybody seen those commercials and gone, what the?
They're all wearing camo going.
It's a tactical situation.
It's dark outside. It could be a tactical situation. Get your flashlight, your tactical flashlight.
Yeah. And and baby was, because he is left-handed and I'm not. So she did that thing when she was a toddler where she went back and forth. Like, we thought she was going to be a lefty because she would do things with her right hand, but she would eat with her left hand, and she would try to open doors with her left hand. We really thought, for a long time that she would at least be ambidextrous, but no. Christina, yes, my left hand is absolutely useless. Yes.
So it's a flipper, basically,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Exactly.
You can flap yourself.
Yes, I can do that. Or I can go.
Yeah, your left hand's useless with me, baby.
Uh-huh.
I prefer your right hand.
Okay, thanks.
You're right. I'm sorry. Well, you typically need both hands, so I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Men's.
I was trying to keep that between us, but you made me bring it out. So.
You have hail, Beverly?
Oh, no, Beverly. Oh.
Believe me, we had some a couple weeks ago. I totally get you. And the whole time I'm thinking, baby's car is outside and my roof. So
okay,
I know.
I'm just going to say,
okay,
this crumble cookie smells amazing.
Okay, I have to smell that.
Smell it.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
That does smell good.
We have not one. We don't, not two.
No.
But we have three crumble taste tests tonight. Because why? Because we care about you.
And because he likes to eat cookies.
That's right.
Let's be honest.
That's right. My left hand is solely used for flipping stupid drivers off. That's
Hi,
funny.
Teresa. Welcome in.
What I don't get are the people that are talking on their cell phones.
Yes.
Or their phones at home.
Yes.
And they're like this. And they're like,
oh, I know. What is this?
What is that?
I don't understand.
What is that?
In the car.
Just use one. Just use the hand.
Kind of like this.
But they're like this. I don't get that. I don't
know.
get that.
Oh, I don't get it either. I don't get it.
We're just ripping on everybody tonight.
Oh, we are.
What is it?
It was like, I remember one time I was super motivated years ago. I don't post negative things very often, but I remember one time I'd gone to the grocery store and I found that one a-hole who parked her cart across the aisle, like not to the side, like no, across the aisle. So literally nobody could get up and down the aisle. And when I was like, I didn't want to touch her cart. And then I was like, excuse me. And she was like, you can go around.
You and I do.
And I was like, I could, but I'm not going to, because you're going to stop being a bee and move.
Okay. There's a on the YouTube.
Yeah.
On the line on YouTube.
Okay.
You can do cart narcs.
Oh.
And they go around shaming people. It's funny. You know what? I'll see a cart when I'm going into a store or out and something's not been put back. I'll go put it back.
No, but we were in the store. Yeah. And she was still shopping. Yeah. Like, all I'm doing is trying to grab like 3 things and get the hell out.
Yeah, I tend to push people out of my way. So,
well,
my car just goes up their ass and suddenly they move.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Shocking, I know.
It's amazing.
What was that other show you said you had fun watching, the repo show?
I don't remember. There's so many shows I like to watch.
No, it's the person who repossesses cars.
Oh yeah. I forget the guy's name.
But he apparently people like chase him down the street and stuff.
That's a tough job.
Oh, it's got to be.
Repo is a hard
dangerous.
job. It has to be done.
Yeah.
Repossessions, unfortunately, are up in this nation.
I know.
Because of a lot of things.
See, exactly, Christina. Or you can just use the Bluetooth.
Thank you.
So much easier.
But now my Bluetooth's not working in my car either, Christina, so I can't drive it.
Oh.
I can't talk on the phone.
Well.
Lord knows I love talking on the phone.
Oh, you love it.
I love
not as much as my dad ever did. That was something he hated. Oh my God.
Okay, we're going to take a quick intermission. We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
We do.
But we're going to start.
We'll get to Booklandia in a minute.
We're going to start with crumble cookie number 1, or like that. Yeah.
Yes.
And what's this one called?
Wild berry
sugar cookie.
Yes. Which is strawberry blueberry sugar cookie.
Okay. Let me just tell you the ones we did not get tonight. Okay. I'll just throw it out here now. They had a Fruity Pebbles one. That wasn't going to happen. And I've heard they're stale. It's just not very good. There was another one that was marshmallow. What was on that?
Oh, it was Lucky Charms. I don't like Lucky Charms.
I'm sorry, Crumble. Try harder. I mean, At least make it green. But no. They put Lucky Charms cereal
Like
on there.
literally the Lucky Charms marshmallows.
That is the cheapest way of celebrating St. Patrick's Day. That's just terrible.
It's not anything I would have.
Terrible. All
Have
right.
you seen the videos of people in the parking lot who leave their carts and someone will put it directly behind their car and then hide? Oh my gosh. Get a life, people. Seriously.
As I get older, I want to shame people. I really do.
But you know what? I actually heard somebody do a kind of video monologue the other day about how shame is underrated these days and people just don't have any anymore. And that's why we have such bad behavior. I'm like,
it's kind of right.
You know, maybe. Hi, Lanessa. Welcome in. How are you? How's the house hunt going?
Oh, is that my friend Lanessa? Oh,
yeah.
Hey.
How are you?
All right.
You love the remote control carts. Okay. All right. Oh my gosh. You guys look like this is a cookie. Look how thick that is.
Look. You can see the strawberries in there and the berries.
And you can totally
gosh, you can smell it. Smells like
I smell
I don't smell sugar.
No,
as much as
I smell cinnamon and I feel like I smell the strawberry.
Heavy cinnamon.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going in with the strawberry.
No, it's wild berry.
Whatever.
Okay.
Wild berry, which means a mishmash of pulp.
But it's fine.
Blueberry?
Strawberry and blueberry.
Okay, whatever.
Okay.
Cookie. Here we go. It's a dense cookie.
Very. The further I get into the bite,
the fruity notes.
Yes, exactly.
As it hits the back of your tongue, you would know about that.
God.
The fruity notes really hit. That's a good cookie.
Yeah. You still don't have a house, Lanissa? Gosh.
Oh, darling.
You're having trouble finding what you like. I get it. I feel like this cookie, like it's dense and it starts off with a very sugar cookie note.
Yes.
And the cinnamon hits you pretty quick. And then the fruit is just.
They didn't skimp on the fruit. I'll say that. The fruit taste is throughout.
It is.
This would be amazing with a cup of coffee. It would be incredible with a cup of coffee.
I believe that.
This is about as close as I think you would be able to get to an oatmeal cookie.
Denseness. Because I don't particularly like oatmeal cookies.
It's not oatmeal, but.
I don't particularly like oatmeal cookies. Here we go. For you, Renee.
Or for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody who would like to know. Oh, stop it. Why is my thing acting badly?
It's a very good cookie.
It's good.
It's a very satisfying cookie.
It's, you know what? It's kind of, this sounds weird, but it's kind of wholesome-y. And yes, I made that up.
It's kind of homey.
Yeah.
It's homey.
It is.
It's a very good cookie. 0 to 5 Shayla heads. What do you give it?
That's a good solid 3.2 for me.
I'll go with the 3.2 as well.
Okay.
I mean, thumbs up.
It's good.
It's a good cookie. It's a good cookie. Solid cookie.
So here, for everybody who's asked how to go get Baby's book, this is it. Or you can just go to shaylablackstore.com and then look under series, and Mallory's books are at the bottom. So
maybe we should move them up a little
bit. Houston plays real estate games and twice the price of Alabama for half the house. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. I'm not surprised at all. Sadly.
Yeah, Shayla and I were talking about our eventual downsize in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
Because I love my house. I love my house.
We love our house.
We have spent a lot of money to make it the way we want it to be.
And we have customized a lot of things over the 20 years we've lived here.
But I think what we're finding is we eventually need to get to a 1-story house. And I want to get to a community that is kind of my age.
Yeah.
You know, so, and there's one nearby us. So, but again, everything's at a premium, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
and we'd have to build,
and we'd have
more
to
than
build,
likely.
And I just right now, that whole concept just frightens me of having to go through that again. And it's been how many years we've been in this house?
22.
22 years.
Mm-hmm.
So
It'll be 22 years in November.
So anyway,
yeah.
So I think our timeline will move up as baby's timeline on her things change as well. But it's I wouldn't say that we're having to downsize size. I don't think size is the biggest issue, but I don't want to
stairs.
I don't want to maintain a pool anymore. I don't want as big a yard as we have. I just want to have
when we bought this house, we wanted the pool, we wanted the big yard, we wanted the 2 stories. You know, when we moved to this house, baby was 6. Yep. Like, it made all kinds of sense for us to have all of that. But she's not going to be with us too much longer.
And the way our business is going, her business is going, especially from a print perspective, our print orders have increased exponentially thanks to a lot of you. And our entire shipping organization is upstairs.
And there's no room to move it downstairs.
I'm sorry, but when you're having to bring 12 or 15 boxes down at a time, it's not a lot of fun anymore. So
and we know, because we've had multiple people fall on our stairs, that this is a real thing.
So I still want a shipping area. I want a dedicated one, but it's going to need to be on a 1-story eventually.
Yeah.
And she won't let me repurpose the dining room.
I will not. We would have to figure out some way to disguise that because,
First world problems, though.
First world problems. It's true. So if you saw the newsletter today, of course, I will share again. It's been a little bit of a minute here since we shared. Am I doing this one or this one?
Just go ahead and click on the share.
Oh,
right there.
Oh, my mouse is doing that thing again.
What do you need help?
Nope.
Okay.
What am I? Just click on where?
You already have it up. Just take us out.
Okay.
Here, no, just hold a second. Let me see this. Good, sweet Jesus.
Not technical. There. So, as a reminder, if you didn't see him last week, there we go. If you didn't see him last week, this is one of my favorite covers. As I said in the newsletter, he's so lickable. So that is the Possessed by You cover. This is the official. You got to see it a couple weeks ago, but this is the official. Now everybody gets to see it. And so that will be out. It was originally scheduled. So I have to tell you, funny thing happened on the way to this. So originally I didn't know what to call this. And, it was sort of a joke that we were calling it Taken by the Bad Boy Daddy. It wasn't serious. We were just like, here's a title. I have no idea what I'm going to call this. So then I was looking at a different naming convention and came up with Stalked by My Step Stranger, but I didn't like that either. And then I was finally like, okay, I'm trying too hard to keep a naming convention that doesn't make sense. So let's just, and then I started thinking, what would I really want to call this? And I'm like, Possessed by Him. So, and then this whole thing was born and I'm very excited. I licked him, so he's mine. You call dibs. Hi, Eve. You sneaked in, you hot thing.
Hey, darling.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm like literally. I'm just like, and those eyes.
He looks like he hogs the bed. I'm just saying.
That's okay. I really don't mind.
Christina, those neck tattoos. So what we're saying is, I need to get neck tattoos.
No.
Yeah.
That's not what we're saying.
What should it say? Van Halen? What should it say?
God. His don't say anything.
Oh. And Rachel did not put those on. Those were there.
They were there.
This guy.
Yeah. So we were quite happy to find him. So like I said, and it was originally scheduled for the end of June, and I've had to do some rejuggling with my schedule. Some of you asked me last week about, this is the book, by the way, that will be in the upcoming Kickstarter. If you're planning to participate in the Kickstarter and you would rather have it, in print, in the anthology that we're going to produce, that's like beautiful. I'm just telling you that.
You're already ordered, by the way.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Honestly, it's, unless you're just dying to have an ebook, whatever, but it will be the book in the Kickstarter. Golden Angel has had a schedule thing, as I have had a schedule thing, and so we've had to move the Kickstarter out to the fall, which is why the release of this book has moved to the fall. But I'm already like half done with it, you guys. It's going to be done pretty quickly. But this is the book I've earmarked for Kickstarter. So when we launch the Kickstarter in the fall, that is the book that will be in it. And what we're so excited about this time, if you participated with Revenge F last time, those were, 5 books with a similar theme. These are going to be 3 connected stories. They are completely entwined. All of our characters they all know each other. They're in each other's lives and businesses. Like, these are 3 very connected stories, and I'm so excited because it's coming out so awesome. So
Christina says, thank God I've invested in 3 Kickstarters
less than a month. Yep.
Joanne's asking, William, what about shipping to Canada? Did we not have Canada on the last?
We took it off when the postal strike was going on.
Joanne, I don't think we're going to have any problem with the Kickstarter for that.
Yeah.
So that shouldn't be a problem. But we'll have plenty of time to communicate all that.
Yeah, and honestly, even if
Canada is back in play now.
Yeah,
100%.
And even when the postal strike was going on, we could still use UPS. So we found ways around it. It was just having to, tell everybody like, hey, it's going to come to you via UPS. We never stopped shipping to Canada, so it's all cool.
Susan's asking, idea when pledges for Kickstarter will start.
Yes, I do. We have a date in mind, but she's
not going to tell you.
Well, I hate to tell you because it's still going to be somewhat dependent on some other things. We need to make sure that we can get everything on time, and we're actually going to do a snazzy video and a whole bunch of other things. There's a lot of things.
You guys going to do that author cocktail thing again?
Yeah. Cocktail
That
hour.
was a lot of fun.
We had fun with cocktail hour.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So it will be, think early fall, Susan. That's sort of the plan right now, is early fall. So you can bank on that one, I hope. I'm pretty sure this
Kelly,
is going to work out. This is the second time we've had to move it.
Yeah, Kelly, we got notice back several months ago that you guys were back and running, and so we put those back into play for Canada for sure.
Yeah. So
love Canada.
Somebody asked me recently, what if I'm moving this book out, what is the next official release? And it will be Possess Me at Midnight, and that's the next Doomsday Brethren book. I don't have it handy, the cover. I didn't cue it up. I will next time.
Just cue it up real quick.
Okay, I'll do it.
We're among friends. They'll wait.
I know where to find it.
Should be in the same. There you go.
Yep. There.
P-Ma'am.
There.
Because we call everything by initials here.
Yeah. Oops. Now we're going to do.
Remove possessed.
There. So that is the official cover for Possess Me at Midnight. I have to say, like, I try not to play favorites. It's a little bit like having children and saying, oh, I like you, Susie, better than I like you, Billy. But that's not what's so I try to avoid doing that. But I have to tell you, of all of the couples, this is my favorite. This is the one I was so excited to get back to.
We spend a lot of our time talking about Wicked Lover Soldiers for Hire, Read Family Reckoning, Forbidden Confessions. But let me say the dark horse here is Doomsday Brethren. We just don't have, I think for our perspective, don't give it the series enough love. And granted, we're only into book 3 at this point.
Well, this will be book 4.
Book 4.
Yeah.
Book 3 published, 4 coming.
Right.
But we've got more coming out of this series. But I think this is going to end up being one of your best-selling series just because these covers are kick-ass and the stories are so much more involved than the previous iterations.
Oh, and I get to really delve into this world that I love so much. And Ice is he is such a quintessential grumpy protector. I mean, he is not talkative. He has a giant chip on his shoulder. he is everything she's not. Like he doesn't come from, an important family. He doesn't come from a wealthy family. Everybody thinks he's insane, literally insane. They're not kidding. They think he's literally insane. Ice deep down has one of the biggest hearts, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this book. If you haven't started reading this series, seriously, read this series. There's so much juice and meat, and I specifically picked some people to beta read the first couple of books who don't like paranormal, don't read paranormal, don't want paranormal, and I was like, please, pretty please read this. And they loved it. They
because
absolutely
it's a Shayla
loved
Black
it.
story. I mean, it's got the elements that you love.
It does.
Regina loving the covers.
Thank you. I love them too.
Awesome.
So this is a different cover designer. He is a guy out of, I think it's either Thailand or Indonesia. I can't remember. He is incredibly talented. This guy can do
and will
anything.
Work, and will work with us.
Oh, he bends over backwards, and he's
awesome.
super duper polite. Very young guy, married, has young kids. Very, very sweet. I love working with him. Yeah, and I need to get better at communicating to that audience, but I sincerely love writing this series so much. Never got into this world before, but the series is. Thank you.
Thanks,
I know
Christine.
you were also not a big paranormal reader either. And some people have looked at me like, you write, spicy and dark contemporaries. Why are you writing paranormal? And I'm like,
because you can.
And because I love this, because I get to take a lot of those elements that make what I think is a good, spicy, dark contemporary romance and put them into a paranormal world and kind of turn them on its head a little bit and have a lot of fun with it. So I'm very excited. Just saying.
And we're back.
And I'm glad Beverly is back now that the storm is over. Yay. Yeah, Nikki has been very supportive. Thank you. She only reads my P&R. She was never a fan until now.
You're sweet.
I appreciate that.
You're all sweet.
But I'm really so excited to be back in this world again. That's actually something I'm going to start tackling tomorrow.
And I'm sorry, it's not easy. I'm not an author. I could be, but I'm not. Okay. But
you could be.
My hats
you do not have the patience.
Let's be honest. But I think my hats off to you, being able to jump different genres and be able to write in different worlds all the time. That's a talent.
Or it just means I'm schizophrenic.
Well, that too. I was trying to be talent with a
polite.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay, sure, perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. So that's actually the next official release will be Possess Me at Midnight. And because I'm trying to be all full servicey here, let's see. Say something profound, William.
Did you see that pickle bread that
that's not profound.
Mr. B baked last night
on Talk Tuesday?
Mr. B and his lovely wife,
Anna Blakely.
Yeah, I know her name. I was just saying her lovely wife.
There you go, and that is the direct link for Possess Me at Midnight.
There you go.
Good night, Renee.
So, in honor of the pickle loaf, no, I'm kidding.
No, in honor of having had St. Patty's Day,
the second crumble cookie.
Oh,
we're gonna hold off on the big one till the end. Okay, that's Shayla's favorite.
He's making me wait.
We're gonna hold off.
He's making me wait.
So
yes, we will be starting that on Ream. That's a really good reminder. If you want to start reading Possess Me at Midnight now, and you don't want to wait until July, they will start reading Possess Me at Midnight in serial form starting on Monday. So I will be starting almost immediately on Ream, and we will get through the book probably before it releases.
Oh, that's sweet of you, Susan. Thank you.
Thank you,
Susan. All right.
That's another. Well, Soldiers for Hire done. In its current form, yes. I'm not going to write them in duet anymore. And there's a lot of reasons for that. It's a scheduling nightmare is really one of the big ones, and I know it's harder on you guys. So I'm going to transition, of course, to
Night,
the Vendetta Kings. Good night, Tab. And because that's all part of the Wicked World umbrella. But I do have plans. I've been asked specifically, what am I doing with Ethan and what am I doing with Kane? Ethan will be going to the Vendetta Kings world. And I have plans for Kane, but I'm not sure quite when and where to put him. But he will get a story.
Is that Kane with a K or a CA?
With a K.
Okay.
So yeah. Mr. B, baked bread, you got the recipe. Okay. I just don't like pickle anything. Y'all know that.
All right. And Eve was giving us some shit about that.
I know.
All right. So the next crumble cookie is, what is this called? Pink cinnamon.
Pink sugar
cookie.
Yeah.
I think this is
it's the original.
It's one that's been around for a while.
Yeah, they called it the original. And I was like, okay.
And you know what? This looks like the Jesus cookie at Walmart.
It does, doesn't it? And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about what he's talking about when he says Jesus cookie, if they're the like cakey cookies with the frosting. And we call them Jesus cookies here because they always give them out at church. So the kids all call them Jesus cookies.
Boo boo, you want a cookie?
So no pickled potato chips, no.
Okay, look at that. Can't really see in this light.
Baby?
You can't really see in this light. Now you can see a little bit better the texture.
Would you like some cookie?
It fell apart on me. Just very, very soft.
Very soft. It's falling apart, honestly.
With pink icing. Here, baby.
Ask me for cookies. Do I breathe air?
And this one's available as well. Okay, we're going in with this one.
Okay, ready?
Okay, I can't really smell.
I smell the frosting.
Yeah.
But okay.
Okay, smell the dough.
It's not shortbread. It's not shortbread.
It kind of has a shortbready.
Soft, but too soft for shortbread.
Okay, Christina said she did not like the pink sugar icing.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying because the pink sugar icing is kind of overwhelming.
Oh, but the end of the bite when the sugar part of the cookie hits you. Oh my gosh, that's good. Yeah, like Nicole says she loves it.
I like the other cookie better. That's too sweet for me.
See, I like sugary. This is my jam.
Wait, I spooged on myself.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
There.
I will probably have to finish that later because wow. That's good.
It's very, very sweet.
It is very sweet. That's my thing.
It's too sweet for me.
Why don't you give us a hand? She is not dressed for camera at all, but how about you give us a hand? I know.
You finished the book. I'm so proud of you.
No, come over here and give me a hand, literally. No, get in front of the camera and wave, girl.
Okay,
there you go.
That's enough.
My girl.
You're in my way.
Panera has the best frosted sugar. Okay, we don't even have a Panera anymore.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
We have Paneras. Just never go.
It's just 15 minutes.
I thought they closed the one by the mall.
Overpriced and not good for you. There you
go. Yes, we did. And that's the one he's hoarding from me.
Christina's sitting right here to my right. I'm just making sure.
He's mean.
I'm making sure she checks off the box of everything she's going to talk about. And I'm sure we wrote it down somewhere, but it's not here.
What?
Let me see it.
She's like, oh, I was running.
Yeah, taser. Well, very good. Good Lord, I think we talked about a lot tonight.
I know.
And it's only been an hour.
I know.
I feel like we're shorting people.
Feed me cookies.
All right. We'll
that I don't need.
Now, when you look at this online, it looks different than this.
You think?
Okay? Yes.
Okay.
Icing, they skimped a little bit on the icing there.
Okay, well.
But what is this called, Shayla Black?
It is the Andes chocolate mint cake.
So you guys can see on the, here, let me break it open so you can see.
Well, as you stab it with
whatever.
Oh.
It's like a moon pie, right?
Oh, a little bit.
So I think you're going to have to use your fork, Shayla Black.
Okay.
Where's my fork?
I don't know. I don't have one either.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Who got you at work?
I don't know.
Okay.
As you stab the.
So it's two things of chocolate
Yeah, it's
cake
like two moon pie things with like
with the
Andy's icing.
well, yeah, with mint icing and Andy's chips on top. Pretty sure those are generic chips, but anyway, all right.
It said featuring Andy's.
That
You
thing
can
definitely was.
you can definitely smell the mint, like 100%.
Oh my gosh, it definitely smells like an Andy's mint.
It does.
Yes. Okay, go ahead and go in.
All right. Trying not to crush it.
Oh, crush it.
Delicate.
It is a little
You
delicate.
gotta eat it, Shayla.
Oh, that looks so good. But I don't have very much. I'm gonna get some of the frosting because I didn't get any. Okay.
All
Ready?
right. Here, you want to switch so you can have some icing?
No, this is fine. I got a little bit.
All right, ready? So there you go.
1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Looks a little dry. I see what they were going for.
Yeah.
Little uneventful.
You know what?
It's a little like that mint toothpaste you get when they clean your teeth at
No,
the dentist.
it is not. You just don't like mint.
No. I love Nikki Ann's Andy's mint. Those
That's
things
true.
are amazing. This is a little processed.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. It tastes
It tastes
artificial.
a little processed.
It tastes artificial.
And I know they have to do that. I understand that. It's mass. I understand.
And it's
There's some things they have to do.
I would forgive
And
it.
you can see the layer on the inside there.
I would forgive it more if the cake weren't dry. But
It was I
it
could
looked
tell
dry.
when I was cutting it, I could tell it was
Yeah.
dry.
No.
Um
I could tell you, as someone who grew up on processed food,
I know.
it tastes like those little the brand that gives you the cosmic brownies and during the holidays.
Oh,
Hostess.
Little Debbie.
Little
The
Debbie and
little-
Hostess.
It reminds me of Little Debbie.
Yeah,
It's over processed, but
It is.
you know what? I appreciate the attempt. Try the little chips on top with the little cake.
Does that change your mind any?
Mm. It gives it a little pop. I'll say that. Actually, it's a little bit better with the chips.
It is. That's true. More mint flavor and less processed.
Exactly.
Night, Susan.
But good night, Susan. It's okay. It's okay. I appreciate the attempt.
You know what I think my problem is too? You guys all said that I look disappointed. And I think the problem is that because this is one of my favorite flavor palettes, I have high expectations.
Yes.
I don't have high expectations out of a pink sugar cookie. So it exceeded my expectations because I didn't really have any. This I had them, and it's unfortunately, like a lot of times when I do this, then I feel like like I've had a Hostess thing that's better than that, to be honest.
I'm going with the 2.3.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
So yeah, I asked him about the cookies and cream brownie because I thought that we had gotten it last week.
No, we
but
didn't.
we didn't. And so,
but from what I hear, next week's cookies are supposed to be really good. So I don't know. We'll see. We may have to mix it up. I don't know. I still got some of Jenny's gift cards, so
that's right.
Thanks to little Jenny Hagstrom, she sent it to us. So
yeah. Sweet. Well, plus your sister got us something to taste test.
Oh, that's right.
That's what we were trying to have tonight for you guys.
I was going to pick it up. My sister got something at Trader Joe's that I love, and we shared it at Christmas, and now there's a new flavor, and I really wanted to try it. And unfortunately, we didn't get out there. We're going out there tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna do take 2 tomorrow. So we're gonna hope that works out better.
I need to get out to Trader Joe's though. I really do, because
we never go out there. It's only like 15 minutes away, but we just don't go.
I told you about those soup dumplings that Jordan eats.
Oh
in the
yeah.
freezer. They look amazing.
Okay.
And they have chili crisp out there too.
What's that?
It's like an Asian oil, but it's a
oh,
crisp.
okay.
It's a sauce or kind of an oil, if you will,
Okay.
that you put on
All right.
food. Oh, I'd love that.
All right. Not mad
But
at that.
anyway,
So that's really, you guys, I know there's a few months between some releases here, back to scheduling stuffs, since I moved the June book out to November, but that does mean we have a really exciting fall because it will be, of course, Possess Me at Midnight at the end of July. It will be, and we're going to get all of those pre-orders up on platforms here just as soon as we can.
but everything's on the Shayla store right now.
Right. And then,
Where it should be.
and then in the next thing, and I meant to tell you guys this because I know you'll ask, and a lot of you have been asking. I had conversation with Jenna. I've had a couple of conversations with Jenna. Oh, okay.
I've
And the
heard
orange
a
chicken.
lot of good things about their chili crisps, Christina.
Okay. So we are scheduled to start writing the commitment here quite shortly. We'll be writing it most of the summer. It will come out at the end of October. So that's still, unless something happens, God forbid, don't anybody else. I mean, and a whole bunch of people DM me and want to know why the giant delay. Most of you know that this has been going on for now like 5 years, and we deeply apologize, but you can never plan to lose a business partner and co-author. You can never plan to have, 3 major deaths in your family. And, poor Jenna had a granddaughter who had an infant granddaughter who needed surgery. And we had stuff with baby. It was just, her dad, my dad, you can't make this stuff up. It was
Right.
every time we would plan to sit down and write this book, it became almost like a horrible running joke that somebody would die. So we're like, okay, we've been through,
enough.
3 of them should be enough, and we should be done with,
Now I'm picking the mint and chip.
Yeah, don't do that.
Bits off of them.
So right now, unless somebody else dies, and honestly, if anybody else does, I'm probably going to off myself at this point. So
I'm
yeah,
worth more dead than alive, Shayla Black. I'm just saying.
Not to me.
I crunched the numbers. You're
Not
going to make
to
a lot of
me.
money if I pass away.
Not to me. So
you and your boy toy can go have fun.
I don't have time for one of those. You're high maintenance enough.
What'd you do without me?
I don't know.
I don't know. You have to go back and watch life lesson number 641.
He's going to record a video series for me of how to continue to live after he's gone, because you guys don't know how much he does. He takes care of everything. I write and I do laundry. That's it. He does everything else.
Okay, Shayla, it's Tuesday, December 5th. Today is yet again another day of my remembrance of me.
That's right.
So we're going to stay and go to the altar. You can give your
yeah. So anyway, commitment will be happening at the end of October, and that pre-order is up now. And then on November 11th, you will have Possessed by Him. And then I actually have the final release of the year, which will be Claim Me at Nightfall, I think it is. And that will be another Doomsday Brethren novella, and that is out in December. Yes. So we're very busy doing all the things.
And really quickly, those of you that have already pre-ordered More Than Capture You, and we did have that available on the store, we're still working out where we can
try to put that
into the schedule either this year or next year.
Because I've been asked for that again today.
And the series, you guys still love the series. You still love the Reed Family series, and Capture You is still
it's in my head.
It's right there. So
I wish there was an easier way to brain dump so you all could know what I know, but it doesn't work like that. And I don't think you'd really want to crawl around in here. It's pretty scary anyway. So
yeah, exactly.
What's that, Beverly? You don't know how much you can do when you have to. I'm doing things I know that's probably true.
Yeah.
And I used to be so independent before we got married. And I wanted to do everything myself. And now I'm like, no, you go ahead and drive. It's fine. I'll just sit over here, play phone games.
And Kelly, we need to do a better job of getting in front of some of these things and sharing with you guys what's going on with releases that are coming. Unfortunately, sometimes we do have to move things. And it sucks, believe me. We know we disappoint folks. And I think we can do a better job of communicating that quicker when it does happen.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes
I'm just happy that right now we're going to see the commitment this year. That I am, Rachel and I are over the moon that it's going to happen this year. There's a whole backstory to that.
there is a whole backstory to this. But, I'm excited because you guys know how much I love to write this series. And it's just been such a continued disappointment that life kept getting in the way. And it's hard enough, you've seen, where I'm struggling sometimes, like More Than Capture You is a perfect example, where I'm struggling to find a place to put in my schedule a book I really want to do.
Right.
And then
And still grow the rest of the business.
Yeah, well, and then to coordinate with another person who has
Yes.
busy schedules and be like, okay, we both have this time.
She loves writing with other folks. She loves it.
I'm an extrovert. I like to collaborate.
But it is hard.
Scheduling is hard.
It's hard and to execute.
To execute.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really, it's tough. So we're excited that will be coming out this year. And like I said, and then Possessed by Him, and then Claim Me at Nightfall, which Claim Me at Nightfall is also available to pre-order at our site. And we're going to start getting all these pre-orders.
We don't have a cover out for that yet, do we?
No. In fact, I went and looked the other day because the guy who does my covers, we communicate, and I had to go back through messages, and because I have to make an appointment with him, you guys, months in advance. He's that busy. So I had to go look because I have to be mentally prepared. I have to tell him, I want this, I want these colors, I want these things. Yeah. And he doesn't have time for me to sit around and make decisions. So I need to be ready to go.
Louise, thank you for that. She likes the store and how she can go in and see what she has pre-ordered or purchased in the past.
That's awesome.
That's one thing we've never had in the past, where you can actually go in and see your orders, which is, I love our store. I love our store, and we appreciate all of you that support
We
it.
still have a few problems with, I understand it's sometimes you can't remember what you ordered, and so we'll get double orders and stuff like that, and he always deals with them.
I try to do my best. If I see a double order, to come back to you guys. I may miss something, and if I do,
but if we find it,
but if I find it, I will reach out to you, and I will get those, ask you what you want to do. If you want actually 2 books of the same book, or get refunded. And most of the time you wanted to refund.
Because even when we did the Wicked and Bound,
oh my gosh, we had like
5 duplicate orders.
Yeah, because people ordered early,
and then they forget
because
because life.
Now at least they can log in and see their orders. But anyway, doesn't matter.
And we're almost done transitioning. Some of you had orders on the past store, so you couldn't see the orders on this store because there was no way to make those 2 systems communicate. So now going forward, you'll be able to see everything.
Well, the commitment, we still have a log of pre-orders back from that, as well as More Than Capture You from previously. So, and
Naughty Little Secret Audio, which is also coming.
Yes. So, yes.
We're busy, y'all. We're busy.
Shit happening.
Yep. So that, I think we've talked enough for tonight. Have we?
Yeah.
Have we talked enough?
I'm in a sugar coma now.
Right? I'm going to go to bed.
That workout I went to today apparently didn't. 375 pounds today.
What were you doing with 300?
I lifted 375
Were you benching
pounds.
that?
Yeah, those 3 girls, man, I was just lifting them like this.
You're horrible.
Yeah.
You're horrible. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Wednesday and the rest of your week, and I hope you have a great weekend. We thank you for spending the evening with us. That means a great deal to us, doesn't it, dear?
It means the world. It means the world. And I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Oh, wait, my heart.
Yeah,
my heart.
Wherever that is. And it's black
as it is. It's right here.
As
where the
black
microphone
as it is.
So you can hear my heart.
Uh-huh. Have a lovely weekend, and we will see you next week.
Is that really all you got, Shayla Black? Is that really all you got?
Yep.
You really?
For now.
So long.
Farewell.
Farewell. Avita Zane to you.
Adieu.
Bye, guys.